It dominates the landscape for miles around. Lion Rock, this great outcrop of igneous rock, was once the site of a royal palace. Today it is one of Sri Lanka's most popular tourist destinations. It is believed that in the second half of the 5th century AD, King Kassapa built a royal palace and fortress on the mountain top. After the 14th century AD, the palace site was largely abandoned and forgotten about, and was only rediscovered at the turn of the 20th century. The way to the mountain crosses a moat and passes through attractive ancient water gardens. The serious climbing begins as we reach the Boulder Gardens scattered around the base of Lion Rock. As the path takes us up the side of Lion Rock, we reach the spiral staircase. This brings us to a small cave with ancient frescoes. Photography of the frescoes is not permitted, but there are plenty of images available on the internet. Who are the women? The king's wives, his concubines, or some celestial nymphs? The 3-metre high wall was once so highly polished that it acted as a mirror, and between the 6th and 14th centuries it attracted ancient graffiti. But it was difficult to spot any on my visit. This may change through restoration work which is in progress. Carrying on along the path, we reach the lion's paws. They are large and obvious. The climb to the summit passes between the two paws. This path originally went through the lion's mouth, but over the centuries the head has disappeared. However, with my age and fitness levels, I decided that this was as far as I was going. There were certainly a lot of steps to climb to reach the summit. I don't imagine there was much difference between the views that you could get of the surrounding landscape. On the summit, there is still evidence of the carefully planned settlement. Coming back down, we find that the pathway bypasses the mirror wall and the frescoes. There's the wall up the side of the rock. On the way down, we pass this family of monkeys who were lazily watching the world go by. And then there was the opportunity to watch another of Sri Lanka's large land monitor lizards. I found this a fascinating experience. The monitor's darting tongue acts as a direction finder. At the base of the rock there are a number of small alcoves and caves, some of which have been turned into small temples. All too soon our visit to Lion Rock comes to an end, and we must move on to the next of Sri Lanka's attractions.